If you are hearing these words, you were meant to. Your spirit knew the path before your mind could name it. Long before this moment reached your screen, a silent thread was weaving through the days of your life, guiding you here. It is no accident. It is no coincidence. This is a summons written in the language of your soul. You are not here by chance. The ache you have carried, the questions you have whispered into the night, the quiet hunger for something more, all of it has brought you to the edge of a threshold. And now, you stand before the sacred gate. The air feels different here. It carries the scent of change, like rain before it falls. Somewhere deep inside, you can feel the gentle weight of a key resting in your hand. You may not know how it came to you, but it is yours, and it will open what has waited for you all along. I will not tell you yet what lies beyond this gate. That is for you to discover, to experience, to claim. But I will tell you this: the moment you step through, nothing will be the same. Because this is not just another day. This is divine timing in motion. This is the hour when the invisible clock of your destiny strikes in your favor. You have heard the call before, though maybe you didn't recognize it. It came in moments of restlessness, in the sudden longing to begin again. In the quiet voice that said, "There is more for you." Perhaps you silenced it with fear or busyness. Perhaps you told yourself you would answer it later. But now the call has grown too strong to ignore. It has found you, and it is speaking through these very words. Feel the truth settle in your body. You are ready. Not because you have it all figured out. Not because the road ahead is without uncertainty. But because your readiness is not measured by your logic. It is measured by your willingness. It is measured by the moment you decide to open your heart to the unseen. The sacred gate before you is not made of stone or wood. It is formed from choices, faith, and surrender. It is the point where your past can no longer hold you, and your future begins to take shape. It does not open for those who demand proof before stepping forward. It opens for those who choose to trust. Close your eyes and see it now, a tall arch bathed in soft golden light, the first rays of a slow sunrise spilling across its frame. The ground beneath you warm, as if the earth itself is blessing your arrival. The air carries the stillness of early morning, quiet, expectant, alive with possibility. This is where you are, not someday, now. Say to yourself and mean it, "I am ready for my divine timing. The gate is open for me." Let the words roll gently through your mind, and then land deep in your spirit. Do not rush them. Let them find their home inside you. Every time you speak them, you align yourself more closely with what waits beyond the gate. Understand this. Divine timing is not about forcing or chasing. It is about being aligned enough to recognize the moment when it arrives. And it has arrived. This is your alignment. This is your sign. You are stepping into a space where the laws of the visible world give way to the laws of the unseen. Florence Scovel Shinn taught that nothing is withheld from the one who knows their word is power. So let your words become keys. Speak as one who already stands in the light beyond the gate. See as one who has already crossed. You may feel the pull of fear, that old companion whispering reasons to wait, to doubt, to turn back. Do not wrestle with it. This is the law of non-resistance in action. Let fear pass through you like wind through open hands. It cannot hold you if you do not hold it. Instead, anchor yourself in the truth that you are guided. Imagine a divine orchestra playing just for you, each note perfectly timed, each pause filled with meaning. This is your life now, every step, every breath, every beat in harmony with something far greater than chance. As you stand here, know that crossing the sacred gate is not about leaving everything behind. It is about carrying forward only what serves the truth of who you are becoming. It is about releasing the weight of what is no longer yours to carry. Breathe deeply. Feel your shoulders soften. Feel the heaviness slide away. You are not losing anything real, only illusions, only chains. Before you take your first step, say once more, "I am ready for my divine timing. The gate is open for me." When you speak these words, you are not asking, you are declaring. You are aligning your inner compass with the direction it has always pointed toward, the life meant for you. And now, as the golden light stretches further across the horizon, you feel it. The moment is here. The key in your hand is warm. The gate before you is waiting. Step with me. Step into the mystery. Step into the place your soul has been calling you toward since the beginning. You do not need to see the entire path. You need only to take this first sacred step. The journey is beginning. The gate is opening. And with it, so are you. If you are ready to receive this truth, no, it is not by accident. The moment you are in right now has been written into the fabric of your soul's journey. There is a law that governs your breakthrough, and it is older than fear, older than doubt, older than every battle you have ever fought within yourself. It is the law of non-resistance, hand in hand with divine timing. Non-resistance is not weakness, it is the quiet strength of alignment. It is the knowing that the universe moves with precision, and you are part of its divine choreography. Florence Scovel Shinn taught that nothing you rightfully claim can be taken from you, and nothing meant for you can pass you by. When you resist, you fight the very tide that is meant to carry you home. Imagine a river. It does not question where it is going. It does not demand the mountains move out of its way. It flows, bends, widens, narrows, but always moves toward the sea. The river does not fear the turns. It trusts the current. This is the power of non-resistance. Your life is meant to flow like that river, not forced, not rushed, not held back by the dam of over-control. When you resist, your energy becomes tangled. You cling to timelines that are not yours, to outcomes that may be too small for what the divine has prepared. Resistance speaks in thoughts like, "It must happen now," or "I am lost." Non-resistance answers, "I am exactly where I am meant to be," and the path unfolds in perfection. Divine timing is the companion to non-resistance. It is the silent gate of destiny opening when all is ready. Think of the seasons. No matter how much you beg the winter to hurry, spring will arrive when the earth is prepared to bloom. Your breakthrough is like that spring. Every delay has been a planting. Every pause has been a ripening. Where in your life are you paddling against the current? Where are you gripping the oars with white knuckles, terrified of letting the river carry you? The very thing you are pushing against may be the current that will bring you to your miracle. Release does not mean giving up. It means standing still in trust. It means speaking words that align you with the flow. Say them with me. I no longer fight what is. I trust the timing of my life. I flow with the divine current, and it carries me to my good. See yourself standing beside a great river at dawn. The mist rises from the surface, and the light touches the water like liquid gold. You release your struggle like leaves into the stream, watching them drift away. Feel the relief in your chest as the current claims them. This is the art of surrender. Your soul's compass does not point to battle, it points to harmony. The divine has never asked you to strain, only to listen and to flow. When you let go of forcing, you make room for receiving. As we move forward, we will look at the places where your resistance has rooted itself in your life, so you can see clearly what has been keeping the gate closed. The next step will bring those hidden struggles into the light, where they can be released for good. You have been standing at the edge, feeling the pulse of something just beyond reach. You know the taste of nearly, the ache of almost, the quiet frustration of being so close yet so far. It is a place where hope and doubt collide, where the soul whispers both encouragement and question. You have felt that restless stirring, that subtle knowing that you are on the brink, but somehow the door does not fully open. This struggle is not failure. It is the soul's way of asking for your attention, a signal that something deeper must be seen. You have carried the weight of fear, the fear of repeating the past, of walking the same circle again, the fear that your dreams are illusions crafted by hope's desperate hand. These feelings are real and valid. They have been your companion, in silence, your shadow in the waiting room of your own becoming. Imagine now your inner temple, a sacred space within you built from years of longing and faith. You have been knocking at a door there, a door that seemed locked, heavy with resistance and uncertainty. Yet the truth is, the door was never truly closed. Light seeps through the cracks, inviting you to see beyond your own hesitation. The door is unlocked, waiting only for your surrender to its gentle pull. You have been trying to force the lock open, pushing with anxious hands, striving against the grain of divine order, but resistance only deepens the barrier. The law of non-resistance calls you now to lay down the struggle, to release the need for control. This is not giving up, it is sacred surrender. It is the voice of your higher self reminding you that timing is divine, that the universe unfolds in perfect rhythm, not in your hurried demands. Say these words with intention. I release the need to force. I trust the divine order of my life. Let this affirmation be your anchor in moments of doubt, a lighthouse guiding you through the fog of impatience. Visualize yourself stepping back from the door, feeling the light fully wash over you, and sensing the deep trust that the gate will open when you are ready to walk through. Your breakthrough has been delayed not by absence but by resistance. It waits for your permission to flow freely, to move in harmony with the divine orchestra playing just beneath the surface of your awareness. Your soul's compass points to trust, to patience, to surrender. As you stand before this unlocked door, ready to cross the threshold, a story unfolds, a story not of struggle but of transformation. In the next moment, you will see how perception itself can shift, turning waiting into welcome and resistance into release. There is a story whispered across the ages, a tale of a divine architect crafting a home unlike any other. This is not just any house, but a sacred sanctuary built for a soul. Each stone is not random, each delay is not a mistake. Every moment you have waited, every detour you have taken, was placed with divine intention, as if guided by an unseen hand that knows exactly when the time is right. Imagine the divine architect standing before the blueprint of your life, with gentle hands. The architect places stone after stone, not hurried but with reverent care. Each stone carries the weight of your lessons, your trials, your fears, and your growth. The house rises slowly, deliberately, a reflection of the soul it shelters. It is a masterpiece woven by infinite patience, divine timing, and a sacred orchestration you may not yet fully see. Visualize now this home in slow motion. A craftsman places the final stone with a quiet certainty. The sun catches the dust in the air, and the breath of creation fills the space. At the exact moment the last stone settles, a door that was once closed begins to creak open. This is the divine clock ticking in perfect rhythm, not a second too early or too late. This moment, this opening, is not just a doorway in a physical structure but a portal within your inner temple, a silent gate of destiny, swinging wide for your breakthrough. It is the threshold where waiting transforms into receiving, where struggle dissolves into surrender, and where your soul's compass points unwaveringly toward alignment. You may have felt the frustration of delay, the sting of setbacks, or the heaviness of unseen blocks. Yet, each pause has been a sacred pause, a divine preparation for what you are now ready to claim. The detours you resisted have become the foundations upon which your new reality stands. The struggle you feared was futile is the very hand that built your resilience, your clarity, your readiness. Ask yourself in this moment, where have the delays shaped me into readiness? What lessons have I carried quietly, like secret stones laid carefully in my soul's foundation? Take a breath. Let this question rise in your spirit as an invitation to witness the sacred architecture of your life. This story is not just ancient myth, it is the mirror reflecting your own journey. You are the house, the temple, the sacred vessel under construction by the divine architect. Trust that no part of the process was wasted. Trust that the door you have longed for will open in the perfect time ordained by the divine orchestra that plays your life's symphony. As the last stone settles and the door opens, step forward with the grace of one who knows they are not walking alone. Feel the whisper of release, the surrender to divine timing, the acceptance of non-resistance, like the river flowing effortlessly to the sea. Let your spirit move without fighting the current. This is the soul's song of liberation, the rhythm of breakthrough. Let this vision fill you with calm power. Speak now with certainty. I honor my divine timing. I release resistance. I receive the unfolding of my soul's home. I trust the invisible hands guiding my steps. These words are not mere affirmations but keys unlocking the silent gate of destiny. Prepare now to walk the inner path toward alignment, a path lit not by force but by faith. As you move beyond the story of delay, you step into the sacred rhythm of divine orchestration. The foundation is laid, the door is open, and the divine architect waits no longer. You are ready. You stand now at the threshold of your transformation. The path to inner alignment unfolds before you like a sacred river, waiting for your willingness to flow with it rather than resist. This journey is not about force or struggle. It is about a gentle but powerful turning inward, a realignment of your soul's compass. You are not broken. You are simply ready to release the weights that have kept you tethered to resistance. The first step is awareness. Without seeing where resistance lives, how can you let it go? This is a tender invitation to peer deeply into your inner landscape. Ask yourself quietly, where am I paddling upstream, holding tightly to what no longer serves? What thoughts and beliefs pull me into struggle when the current of divine law calls me to surrender? Perhaps you feel the tension in your chest, the tightening in your shoulders, the restless chatter in your mind. This is the soul, whispering a truth you have long ignored. Resistance is costly. It steals your peace, slows your progress, and dims the radiant light that is your birthright. The law of non-resistance, as Florence Scovel Shinn taught, invites you to open your hand and release what you have been gripping so tightly. The river flows to the sea not by fighting the current but by yielding to its path. so too must you. Begin to observe without judgment. See your resistance as an old friend, a guardian that once kept you safe but now asks for new trust. Let the breath become your guide here. Take a slow, deep inhale. Feel the air fill your lungs like the soft rising of dawn light. Hold it for a moment, honoring this space of presence. Then exhale fully, releasing the tension, the doubt, the tightness you carry. Let the breath be a sacred whisper of release, a clearing wind that carries away what you no longer need. Visualize this breath as light flooding a dark hallway within you, illuminating corners where shadows of fear and doubt have lingered too long. Feel your shoulders soften, the rigidity dissolve. With each exhale, you let go of the invisible chains, freeing your soul to breathe and expand. This is your sacred practice of release, an act of spiritual courage disguised as simple breathing. Now, step 2. Release. This is the moment of surrender, not as defeat but as divine strategy. When you resist, you fight against the very law that governs your breakthrough. Imagine the ocean waves pushing against a rock. Resistance is exhausting and futile, but when you surrender, you become water itself, fluid, adaptable, unstoppable. The law of divine timing orchestrates your life with perfect rhythm. Each delay, each detour, is part of a greater symphony that your soul is composing. Repeat this to yourself in the quiet of your mind. I release the need to force. I trust the divine order of my life. Let these words become an anthem for your heart. See yourself standing on the shore, watching the waves come and go, knowing each will bring what you need in perfect time. Surrender is your greatest power because it opens the silent gate of destiny, that unseen doorway where miracles quietly gather to deepen this release. Try this visualization. Picture yourself holding a handful of sand. Watch the grains slip slowly through your fingers, falling softly to the earth. Each grain is a worry, a fear, a story you have been clutching tightly. Now, let your hand open wide. Feel the relief as the sand flows freely, knowing it returns to the vastness of the world to be transformed. In this sacred act, you embodied the law of non-resistance and divine timing. Step 3. Affirm. This is the conscious reprogramming of your inner dialogue. The law of substitution is a powerful spiritual tool Florence Scovel Shinn and other metaphysical teachers emphasized. It tells us that we cannot just erase fear, we must replace it with faith, doubt with certainty, limitation with divine possibility. Your words are not mere sounds, they are energetic seeds planted in the fertile soil of your subconscious. Say aloud or in your heart, everything is unfolding perfectly for me. I trust the invisible law. These words are your new foundation. They replace the old, worn tapes of I'm not ready, it's too late, or I always fail. Notice how these affirmations carry the resonance of your soul's truth, like a divine orchestra tuning to a higher frequency. Repeat them as if you are lighting candles along your inner path, each flame brightening the way forward. Your self-talk shapes your reality. When fear whispers, respond with a sacred reminder. This moment is part of my divine unfolding. I am safe, I am guided. In this gentle exchange, you retrain your mind to seek alignment rather than anxiety. You shift from being a passenger in your own life to becoming the sole author who commands their story with love and authority. Integrate this daily ritual to stabilize your alignment. Each morning, before the world demands your energy, sit quietly in stillness. Breathe deeply 3 times, then look inward and declare your divine truth. Let the words rise naturally. I move with divine timing. I am guided by sacred law. My path is clear and filled with grace. Feel these sentences vibrate through every cell like a sacred hymn. This is your soul's compass, speaking boldly through you as you walk this path. Remember, you are not alone. The invisible law is always at work, arranging the visible for your highest good. Your breakthrough is not a distant dream but a current reality awaiting your permission to manifest. Every moment you practice awareness, release, and affirmation, you step closer to becoming the aligned being you were always meant to be. Let the image of a light filling a dark hallway stay with you. This light is your soul's essence breaking through resistance. Let it grow brighter with each breath, each choice, each sacred word spoken in faith. You are unfolding into a life where struggle gives way to ease, where doubt dissolves into certainty, and where your divine timing guides you like a silent gate opening just for you. Now, take a moment to feel this shift. Sense your shoulders relax, your heart soften, and your mind settle into calm clarity. This is the power of inner alignment. It is not achieved by force, but by steady, sacred surrender. Trust this process as you move forward. In the next section, we will explore specific spiritual tools you can apply daily to keep this energy steady. These practices will anchor your soul in divine law and amplify the breakthrough you are already creating. Remember, the path to alignment is your birthright. It is the song your soul has long been waiting to sing. Embrace it fully, and watch how your reality begins to dance in harmony with your highest self. Every morning holds a sacred invitation. Before the world stirs, before the noise begins, you have the power to set the tone for your entire day. This is the moment where you anchor your soul in divine truth, where you step into your highest potential with clarity and purpose. The ritual of daily affirmation is more than words. It is the deliberate tuning of your inner orchestra, aligning every note to the melody of your breakthrough. Begin by speaking aloud 3 declarations inspired by Florence Scovel Shinn's timeless wisdom. These are not mere mantras but sacred keys unlocking the gates of your destiny. For example, I walk in perfect timing. My breakthrough is here. Feel the vibration of these words ripple through your entire being. Let them fill the silent spaces within you, replacing doubt with certainty, hesitation with boldness. These affirmations are your soul's compass, guiding you through the unseen currents of divine law. Each phrase is a powerful seed planted in the fertile soil of your subconscious mind, where miracles quietly grow. Speak them with conviction. Speak them as if the very fabric of your reality is responding to your voice. This daily practice is a sacred contract with yourself and the universe, a promise to step fully into your aligned path. As you affirm, invite your imagination to awaken with visualization. Picture yourself standing before the sacred gate you have heard of before, that silent gate of destiny that holds the threshold to your breakthrough. See the gate bathed in golden light, its ancient pillars strong and inviting. With each breath, feel yourself stepping closer, your hand reaching out, the door opening smoothly at your touch. Visualize walking through this gate, crossing from a place of resistance and struggle into a realm of flow and grace. Notice the sensations around you, the soft light, the gentle warmth, the quiet peace that settles deep within your heart. This is your soul's true home, a sanctuary where divine timing unfolds perfectly, and all resistance melts away like morning mist under the sun. Let this vision become vivid and alive. Use your senses, hear the faint hum of the divine orchestra playing in the background. Feel the soft texture of the gate's ancient wood beneath your fingertips. Smell the fresh air of renewal and infinite possibility. This visualization is a powerful tool that rewires your subconscious to accept the reality of your breakthrough now. Next, turn inward with journaling, a sacred practice that deepens your connection with your soul's journey. Each day, write down one thing you have surrendered. This act is a ritual of release, a tangible acknowledgement of your willingness to let go of what no longer serves your highest good. It might be a limiting belief, a fear that has haunted your steps, or an old story that kept you locked in struggle. As you write, allow your words to flow freely and honestly. There is no need for perfection or judgment here, only truth. This simple daily act rewires your emotional patterns, creating new neural pathways that support peace and alignment. Your journal becomes a sacred witness to your growth, a map tracing your steps through the terrain of transformation. When fear arises, as it inevitably will, you now hold the spiritual tools to meet it with grace. Practice the inner dialogue, reframe when the voice of doubt whispers, respond with a sacred declaration of faith. For example, if fear says, "You are not ready," answer with, "I am prepared by divine wisdom." All unfolds in perfect timing. This practice transforms fear from a stumbling block into a stepping stone. It is the law of substitution in action, replacing limiting thoughts with empowering truths. Over time, your mind learns to seek and speak faith naturally, rewiring itself toward trust and certainty. Imagine the scene: a quiet room bathed in soft candlelight. A person sits with pen in hand, journaling their surrender with reverence. The camera slowly closes in on their lips as they speak their affirmations, aloud, each word a sacred vibration echoing into the universe. This moment is your invitation to claim your power daily, to cement your breakthrough with intention and soul. Here is a sacred declaration for you to carry forward. I walk in perfect timing. My breakthrough is here. Say it every morning, every night, whenever doubt creeps near. Let it become your shield and your beacon. Remember, these tools are not just practices but portals. They connect you to the invisible law that governs all transformation. Each affirmation, Each visualization, each journal entry, and each reframe is a thread weaving you more deeply into the divine tapestry of your destiny. Now, take a deep breath and feel the energy of these spiritual tools settle within you like a steady flame. This flame will guide you through the final stages of your breakthrough journey, lighting your path with unwavering clarity and strength. You are not just walking this path, you are becoming the embodiment of divine timing and unstoppable faith. If you are hearing these words now, it is because your soul has arrived at the sacred threshold. This moment is not distant or someday, it is now, the breakthrough you have longed for, the shift you have whispered about in your heart, the awakening you have felt stirring beneath your skin all converge here, at this divine gate. Step forward and see the light that washes over you, radiant and warm, anointing your very being with the power of transformation. Imagine the silent gate of destiny opening before you, its ancient hinges creaking with a sacred invitation. The light beyond is neither harsh nor fleeting. It is the divine orchestra tuning, each note a promise, each chord a wave of grace. This light moves like liquid gold, flowing freely through the corridors of your soul, illuminating every shadow, melting away every residue of doubt and fear that once clung like heavy chains. You stand ready now, not because the world demands it, not because anyone else insists, but because your soul knows it has prepared you in secret, like the divine architect who lays each stone with perfect timing and intention. Your inner temple has been quietly built, every delay a necessary foundation, every detour a vital lesson. Feel the crescendo of this awakening as it rises within you. It begins as a whisper, the whisper of release, a gentle breeze stirring the leaves of your inner garden. That whisper grows louder, evolving into a symphony of clarity, faith, and readiness. The divine clock has struck your hour. Now, speak these words aloud, or hold them sacred in your heart. I am aligned. I am ready. I have received. Let these declarations be your soul's compass, guiding you into the fullness of your destiny. They are not mere affirmations, they are cosmic truths, whispered by the invisible laws that govern all existence. Florence Scovel Shinn teaches us that the power of the tongue shapes reality. Speak with intention. Let your words carry the weight of certainty and surrender. Look up now and see the open sky above you. It is vast and endless, a reflection of the limitless potential now unfolding within. The sun breaks through the clouds in brilliant rays, each beam a message of hope, a sign that divine timing is perfect, and the moment of breakthrough is upon you. Open your hands, feel the warmth of the light as it cascades into your palms. This light is the manifestation of your faith, the energetic pulse of your alignment with the universe's grand design. It fills you, flows through you, and radiates out into the world, touching every corner of your life. Remember that breakthroughs are not the fruit of struggle alone, but the sacred harvest of surrender. The law of non-resistance teaches us that when we cease to fight the current, the river carries us effortlessly to the sea. Resistance drains energy and delays our manifestation. Today, you release resistance, you step into the flow. Hear now the silent music of your soul's orchestra, each note resonating with love, power, and peace. This divine melody drowns out the chatter of doubt and fear. Your heart beats in rhythm with this sacred score. You are the conductor of your destiny. Visualize yourself walking fully through the sacred gate. Feel the threshold beneath your feet as you cross into a new dimension of being. Behind you, the shadows shrink. Ahead, light unfolds infinitely. This is your awakening, the soul's victorious emergence from the chrysalis of confusion into the radiant butterfly of faith. Your breath deepens. Inhale the promise of this moment. Exhale the residue of old stories that no longer serve you. Each breath is a prayer, a rhythm of sacred surrender and powerful reception. Speak inwardly to your spirit. I release all that holds me back. I embrace the divine perfection of my journey. I trust the unseen hands that guide me. The breakthrough is not coming in some distant future. It is happening now, here, in this present moment. Your readiness is a beacon, attracting miracles and blessings. The universe responds to your call, aligning circumstances, people, and energies in perfect harmony. Feel your energy shift, a subtle yet undeniable vibration rising through your core. It is the pulse of transformation, the electric charge of divine empowerment. You are awakening to your truth, your power, and your sacred purpose. Remember the law of substitution. Whenever fear speaks, you answer with faith. Replace every limiting thought with a declaration of your worth and divine timing. Let your inner dialogue be a sanctuary of peace and strength. Visualize your life unfolding like a sacred scroll, each chapter more beautiful than the last. You are the writer of your story, the artist of your reality. Hold your pen with confidence and grace as you stand in this radiant light. Receive the sacred charge that flows from the heavens through your heart. Your life from this moment forward will unfold in divine perfection. Trust this promise. It is anchored in the eternal wisdom of the cosmos. Now, gently open your eyes if they were closed. Feel the energy lingering in your body, the quiet power humming beneath your skin. Carry this breakthrough with you as a living flame, a sacred fire that will guide your steps. Stay with this energy. Live from it. Watch what unfolds. Your breakthrough is not a fleeting moment. It is a new state of being, a continuous dance with the divine. You are forever changed, forever aligned. Embrace this transformation with gratitude. Give thanks for every lesson, every challenge, every step that led you here. Speak your sacred prayer now. Divine light, guide me with unwavering faith. Spirit, fill me with courage and peace. Universe, align me with perfect timing and purpose. I walk in grace. I move in power. I am one with the infinite flow. Let these words seal your breakthrough and anchor you in your new reality. The sacred gate remains open before you, a portal to unlimited possibility and eternal abundance. Step through with confidence, knowing you are supported by the highest forces. Your soul's journey is radiant with promise. The breakthrough has arrived. You have arrived. If you are reading these words, your soul is already stirring toward a profound breakthrough. This is not a random moment, but a sacred calling, a divine invitation to step through an unseen gate where transformation awaits. Your spirit has known this moment long before your mind could grasp it. The universe, in its perfect timing, aligns all things for your awakening. You stand at the threshold where resistance falls away, and surrender opens the door to grace and flow. The key to this transformation lies in the law of non-resistance. Just like a river that does not fight the current but flows effortlessly to the sea, your breakthrough unfolds when you release the struggle. Resistance keeps you paddling against invisible tides, draining your energy and delaying your growth. When you learn to yield to divine timing and trust the invisible laws that guide all things, the path becomes clear. This surrender is not defeat, but the sacred power of letting go. It is the whisper of release that allows miracles to enter. You may have felt close to your breakthrough before, yet it seemed just out of reach. That frustration, that shadow of doubt and fear of repeating past patterns, is part of the soul's hidden struggle. You have been knocking on a door that was already unlocked, unaware that the key was within you all along. This inner temple, your sacred self, has patiently awaited your readiness to enter fully. Let go of the need to force, and trust the divine order unfolding in perfect time. Your life, with every delay and detour, has been carefully shaped by a divine architect. Every stone laid, every moment of waiting, was intentional. The divine clock ticks precisely when it should, and the final stone is placed just before the door opens wide. This cosmic craftsmanship reveals that what may seem like setbacks are essential foundations for your readiness. Embrace this perspective, for it rewires your soul to see the perfection in divine timing and prepare you for alignment. The path to inner alignment is a sacred journey from resistance to flow. First, awareness arises, seeing clearly where you have been holding on, pushing, or fighting. Then comes release, a conscious letting go, often through breath, visualization, or prayer, to dissolve tension and open space for new energy. Finally, affirmation anchors the new truth within you. Replace fear with faith, doubt with certainty, using the law of substitution. Your inner dialogue becomes a sanctuary of empowering beliefs that shape your reality. Practical spiritual tools are your companions on this journey. Begin each day with affirmations inspired by the wisdom of masters like Florence Scovel Shinn. Speaking your alignment and readiness aloud. Visualize stepping through the sacred gate, bathing in light and grace. Journal your surrender, each small letting go a step closer to freedom. When fear or hesitation arise, reframe your inner speech with faith-filled responses. These practices weave the invisible threads that hold your breakthrough steady. Now, imagine stepping fully into this breakthrough moment. Light washes over you, expansive and victorious, carrying the energy of your soul's awakening. This is no future promise, but a present reality. You are aligned, ready, and have received. Feel the sun breaking through clouds, the open sky reflecting your limitless potential. Your hands catch the divine light as it flows through you, a tangible sign of transformation. From this moment forward, your life unfolds in divine perfection. You are no longer bound by resistance or fear. Your breakthrough is a living flame within, a continuous dance with the sacred flow. Stay with this energy, live from it, and watch the miracles manifest. This is your sacred charge, to move forward with courage, grace, and unwavering faith in the invisible laws that guide your soul's journey. Your breakthrough is not just an event. It is a new way of being. It is the conscious choice to surrender to divine timing, to speak with power and clarity, and to trust the sacred orchestration of the universe. As you embody this truth, you become the divine architect of your own destiny, crafting a life rich with purpose, abundance, and peace. Walk forward with your soul's compass steady, knowing that every step is guided, every moment is timed perfectly, and every breath is a prayer answered. Your journey is radiant, and your breakthrough is here.